top of the pass, and somewhere down there is my biking buddies. They're on their way up. Let's have a look at the church. These little churches are all dotted all over the place. It's for the traveller. Oh, it's very small. Bit of damp. So we're getting to our destination. Here's the little river. And we're having a coffee break. Bikes are looking somewhat dirty. Poor Romani had a puncture on the way, which wasn't great. So there's our coffee break. And we're going to go to Omalo, which is also a medieval little village with fortifications. So we'll see how it goes. The problem though is when you ride, it's slate, so this is more pebbles, but you get a slate which can slash your tires. There's these little things, extremely hard, and they can cut tires, which is not great. So I find if you just don't do any wheel spin at all, even though we got an off-road tire, you get a bit of, it can get a puncture. So you can see here, he's put a puncture repair kit in there. Bit of a puncture. Anyway, we'll talk to you when we get to our destination. This is Omalo. It's evening. It's about, what time is it? 7 o'clock in the evening. And we'll go for a walk. Here we are at the top of town. Now over there, behind those trees, we'll go there tomorrow. It's a kind of fortress. It was a long ride. It was 5.5 hours ride. Half of it was off-road. So it was a tough ride. So one of the activities you can do here is horse riding. And here's some people returning now from their ride. Gamajuba. Hello. How was it? Nice. I'm well. I'm well. Well, welcome to Diklo. And it's found in the Tusheti National Park. And it's a really small village. You can see some fortifications over there. So our good friend Roman has been our guide. Thank you very much. And yeah, don't think there's electricity here, hence the sound of a generator. And believe it or not, this is the water from the mountains. It just comes out freely, like an aquifer. This wooden barrel would have been an old wine press where you walk with it with your feet. Yeah, Diklo. Okay, looks like we have some horse riders that ride the Caucasus. It's part of a tour, I would imagine. So let's go and have a chat with them and see what they say, if they chat to us. So Monica, I'm going to have a chat with your group.
Okay.
I have a blog called Uncle Explores.
Okay.
So what happens is when you get to my age, the younger people call you uncle. Okay, so it's Uncle Explores. So just quick question, where are you all from?
Poland. From Poland.
Poland. Excellent, that's nice.
Thank you.
And you as well from Poland?
Yeah, all of us, except
Okay.
one guy, he's German.
German. Okay. So tell me, how are you finding Georgia? Are you enjoying your trip?
Fine.
Okay. And how long have you been here for? Here in the Caucasus itself?
It's already 1 week.
She. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
we
quite
made like 5 days trip, round trip around Tusheti.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So as long as you're enjoying it.
Yeah.
When do you fly back home?
Day after tomorrow, unfortunately.
That's life.
So today Omalo,
Okay.
and then we're going to Tbilisi. Then part in Tbilisi, we're going for a surf bath
To wash off.
Yeah, to wash off.
Okay.
And do some massage feeling, and then you're going for a flight.
Well, Tbilisi is a good party place if you want a good party.
Yeah, we'll
The wine is good, correct? Wine, vino is very nice. So, and
we really need to mention that the horses here, they are unbelievable. They are climbing the mountains. They are like goats.
shame.
And
That's
he's
nice.
The owner, he's the man who has 100 horses.
A few, 100 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he provides, and Georgian man, yeah, and he's providing the horses
Everything.
for us.
Okay.
They are so excellent. We didn't expect really to have such a nice horses.
Well, that's great. Well, welcome, enjoy. Tbilisi is a nice party place. So don't get too drunk, as you'll have a headache. And
As you
Enjoy
can
your
see,
Okay.
motorcycling.
we are prepared.
okay, and just keep off the cha-cha. It's really powerful stuff.
So you are organizing motorcycling trips?
No, we just a group of guys that has a small club, and we just ride for fun. Yeah.
So how to find this podcast?
It's Uncle Explores on YouTube. You'll find it. Uncle full stop explores.
Okay, uncle.
Okay, Uncle
We'll find
explores. Explore. And it's laughing at my. Okay, guys, right safe. So we're at the small village of Shenako, and yeah, very small village. It's quite tough riding here, but it's beautiful. It's all traditional made homes. If you see there, it's slate. All the mountains are slate. I mean, slate is free of charge here, and that traditional way of doing masonry work, just like Shatili, I see there is actually no masonry in the walls. I love this woodwork that they do here, the balconies and the frescoes at the top. So what we have here is a little church, and we were worried that it would be closed because the monk in charge was on leave. Even monks need leave, I suppose. And let's go and have a look inside. So here we are inside the church. Always candles. What amazes me, they put the money there and no one steals it. I suppose you don't steal when you're in a church, but Georgians generally don't steal. Quaint little church. Women must wear scarves, and men, strictly speaking, should take headdress off. How would you like a church with this view? So we're going to try encouraging motorcycling in the outback. There we go. I like the little girl. Hello. Hello. Cutest thing. Okay, that's it there. You can see some fortifications. And right up, when they really were in trouble, they'll go right up to the top. And you'll see right up there.
Here is the end.
Right up
If you
there
want, you
is
can go
the main fortification if they get attacked, but the town itself was down here. Also a medieval town.
Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. It's all the things you never show. There are the things I want to know. Secrets die in your heart so slow.
There's a story about God was giving out land to the different nations, and you know, the English got England, etc., etc., and then the Georgians, because they're busy making wine, I'd suppose, were late to get their land. There was no more land left. God had given it all out. So the Georgians said, you know, what about us? You're giving out land. And God decided, you know what? Let me give them a bit of heaven as their land, and certainly is. This is a little bit of heaven. Absolutely amazing. And you didn't think there were hobbits and Lords of the Rings. So here is the valley. We crossed that stream just a short while ago, and you can see there are the towers. They're actually signaling towers, so if the enemy comes up this valley, they'll signal for the town next door. Lord of the Rings had a similar thing, I think, with regards to the towers. So we can't go any further, because if you look over there, you'll see that white building. That's the border with Russia. That's the border control. So that hill you see in the distance is Russia. Those little houses there is Russia. So this is the border control. We can't get any further. You need your passport and a special visa, etc., etc. So see, all the houses are made with slate. As I say, I love this wooden facade of all the homes. Anyway, up there is a big fortification. So the residents down here in time of need would run up there and protect themselves over there. There's quite a lot of artworks here. We won't get off, but carvings in stone from the Middle Ages. So we're about to have lunch, typical Georgian lunch, khachapuri, salad. So yeah, there's the salad, khachapuri. I think I've gone through this. It's got Georgian cheese in between, and it really is quite nice. Sometimes they even make it with like a puff pastry. This one wasn't, eh? But yep, this is Georgian country food. Caucasus Mountains. Trees and mountains as far as you can see. It's quite an interesting trek we just came on now. My good friend Roman. Vlad's bike. There's Vlad. And hi. And there's my beast. Pegasus. High up you can still see a bit of snow. It's nearly permafrost, I think, up there. Hey, there's my friends. Now you have to learn the local. Gamajuba. Rogachat. Yeah, Kagat Magluba. So, here we are at the fortress. Tusheti. What's it again? The name of the fortress? Omalo Fortress. That's right. Omalo Fortress. And it's our last day after the fortress. We ride back home to Tbilisi. So there's our bikes there. There's the fortress there, and there's our good friends that were on the horses yesterday. So let's go up itself. Here's the upper village. So let's mosey down. It's quite a walk. Get the blood flowing. Sometimes going down is more dangerous because you can slip, but easier because you don't have to fight gravity. That's the one that I photographed as we came up Omalo. We actually stayed over that hill, and that's lower Omalo. With our bikes, we'll be riding up that valley and eventually over the pass, which I'll film when we get there. Really worth the visit. If you like hiking, if you like horse riding, this is the place to come. If you like motorcycling, off-road adventure type stuff, this is definitely the place to come. Okay, so we'll catch you on the road next.
I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set the rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you.